How did Barney the dinosaur narrowly escape a Soviet-Russian Gulag in 1953? Barney the dinosaur was born as Barnevsky Dinosaursko in 1932 in the town of Vorkuta, Russia. In 1943, when Barney was only 11 years old, his father was killed by Soviet police officers after he insulted the Russian premier Joseph Stalin. This led to Barney's hatred for the Soviet Union, and ever since then, him and his mother would help people escape the Soviet Union. After 5 years, in 1948, when Barney would have only been 16 years old, Soviet police officers found out what him and his mother were doing. Barney and his mother tried to escape, but that only ended in Soviet police officers gunning down Barney's mother and taking Barney prisoner in a Vorkuta Gulag, which is now known as the infamous Vorkutlag. According to Wikipedia, the Vorkutlag was one of the worst and most infamous Russian gulags, which served from 1932 to 1962. Barney would endure 5 long, horrible years of intense, hard-working labor in the Vorkuta Gulag. According to the 2005 interview of Barney talking about his 5 years working in the Gulag, his punishments were being whipped while he worked, having hot cigarettes put out on his own skin, and having hammers slammed down on his own feet. In 1951, Barney would be shot after he tried to steal a piece of bread from a Soviet guard. This was the defining point in Barney's Gulag experience, in which he had enough and he knew he had to escape. There was even a recording of this moment happening.
What do you have to say for yourself after you steal bread?
I love you, you love me.
Keep in mind that Barney would have only been a teenager at this time, only escaping the Gulag when he was 21. According to a story told by a prisoner of the Vorkuta Gulag, he would always see Barney walk over to a corner of one of the gates and start chipping at it little by little every day. This story would actually be true, backed up by Barney himself saying that was him chipping away at the fence little by little, trying to make a big enough hole for him to squeeze through and escape. This is actually how he escaped. If you go back to the Vorkulag in Vorkuta today, you will see the exact same fence that Barney used to escape. You will see a block of wood covering the whole of the fence. Of course, the Gulag is now a frozen wasteland forgotten by man. After Barney escaped, he stole a car and drove 1,700 miles all the way to Warsaw, Poland. And from there, he would fly to America and make a show about kindness and teaching kids to treat others the way they want to be treated. This show, called simply Barney, aired from 1991 to 2001. He would then make a movie about his time in the Gulag in 2016 called Barney in the Gulag. Barney would then go on to make millions on the movie and move away to Florida, which then he would sadly pass away in February of 2020 due to complications from the pandemic. And that's it. That is how Barney escaped from a Russian Gulag in 1953.